Kaitlyn. Hey, Stratman, can you get out of the books and all that kind of stuff? We got to shoot a video. You know the video we have to shoot. The video?
Oh, hi, I'm Kaitlyn. I'm March's Luther Light.
Welcome to another Luther Light production. Today we're here with Kaitlyn Stratman, and Kaitlyn is our March Luther Light. So Kaitlyn, here you are. You find out you're the Luther Light. What was that like for you?
Well, I've always seen like friends and family being the Luther Light before in the symbol and stuff at church, so that was really cool. And just having like my poster hung up at church and so many people like, oh, congratulations.
Was that a little like, not awkward, but just one of those moments where you're looking at it and you're like, oh, I can't believe I'm actually, that's really cool. Yeah, that's a great feeling, isn't it? Well, I can't think of a better deserving Luther Light than you. I see your activities at school here, and you're involved in so many great things. You also have had a number of relatives come through Luther. So your mom was an alumni through Luther, and you have an aunt that was alumni through Luther, and a couple cousins. Yep. What does it mean that you guys have such a family connection to Luther High School? Is that something that you really cherish?
Oh yeah, I basically grew up at Luther. So my mom's been assistant coaching for a while now.
The girl, she's assistant coach with Coach Babnick, and now Coach Fenton on the varsity girls basketball team. Yeah.
Yeah, I even used to like manage the team in grade school, so I was always at the games.
So Luther's kind of been home for you and family. What a great feeling that is to have. So some very cool things. So you're involved in a lot at Luther, and I think that's a blessing for all of us. But one of the real cool honors that you had recently is you became one of the finalists for the National Merit Scholar Award. So walk us through a little bit of that. How do you get involved with something like that? Obviously you have to be really smart, but how do you get involved where you get to be one of the finalists?
Well, we took the PSAT back as juniors, and then I had to take the SAT this year, and there's a couple essays I had to do. And
so you have to get a certain score.
Yep.
Right, so you do the PSAT and then your SAT, and you have to get a high enough score. In fact, it's so high, and you're being a little humble with this, which is another great quality you have, but you're in the top 1% of all the students in the country. And that is such a blessing for you. But it's also been a blessing for us here at Luther High School. So you win the Light senior year. You've checked out some colleges. You're going to go to Madison. You're going to be a Badger, which is great. So you start out in Bangor. Go Cardinals, right? And now you're going to be a Badger in Madison. How do you think your years at Bangor and now here at Luther High School, how do you think those are going to go with you?
Well, the easiest example of that is PB. Pastor Billets is going to be down in Madison at the chapel there, and I'm going to have a lot of fun hanging out with him down there. That's a great connection to have already.
Absolutely, that's a great connection, and it's one of those things that is just going to be priceless for you. So going forward, thinking about the years to come, but you have a lot of kids who are younger than you that see, like you talked about your poster up. What are you hoping that those kids take away from seeing you as the Luther Light? Whether it's at your church or in the grade schools, what are you hoping they take away from it?
Well, first of all, for Bangor specifically, I mean, we don't have a lot of kids or student body here at Luther, so it doesn't matter where you're from, and something I would tell them is just try whatever you can in high school, and do stuff you're maybe not comfortable with.
Using those gifts, right? Because you don't always know what your gifts are until you get out and try it. So that's been great, and you have been blessed with a tremendous amount of gifts, and we've been blessed to have you here at Luther High School.
Well, thank you.
So thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us for another Nightlight production. We are here with Kaitlyn Stratman.
I'm Kaitlyn Stratman. I'm the March Luther Light, and this is my Luther High School.